What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV News, I want to go over the Wintertime Open. I want to give my predictions for the Las Vegas Challenge. I want to do a quick Brodie Smith / disc golf update, and then I want to talk about the new disc from RPM Discs. So if you haven't watched the coverage yet, I'm assuming that you probably want to know that Paul McBeth did win the 42nd annual Wintertime Open. He averaged over 1060 rated on the entire tournament. So Paul McBeth did take first place. Adam Hamez took second. Adam Hamez didn't have a great first round. He lost 6 strokes to McBeth on the very first round, but then the next round he shot a blistering hot 48, 1070 rated, made some ground back, and it put him back in the chase. So he was able to gain those couple of strokes back on Philo. And then in the last round, he gained 2 more strokes back on Philo, and him and Philo tied for second. And then Kale LaVisca also had a really nice showing and took fourth. So Adam Hamez had a really nice comeback. He really battled back from a good ways back. A 5-stroke deficit right out of the first round isn't easy, especially on one of these courses where you need to get tons of birdies if you really want to have a chance. So yeah, congratulations to Adam Hamez. Good job, Philo, Kale, and then I don't think anyone's surprised that Paul won. He's won this event, I think 9 times. So he won 8 in a row and then lost a couple and then won another. But this is one of the best showings that we've ever seen at this course. So congratulations to Paul McBeth, and we're moving on. Congratulations to Paul. Just a quick little update as far as Brodie's coming along. This is a paid advertisement for Genesis that he did. Yeah, guys, so in this video, it's pretty cool. He was just throwing a little disc around to himself. It looks like his orange roach that he bagged, so he just kind of plays catch with himself for a second. Throw the disc back to himself, and then rinse, recycle, and repeat, and rerun, and redo, and yeah. So, pretty cool. Good for Brodie, good for Genesis, good for disc golf. I was looking through their page and it didn't appear as though it made it onto their main page, which is okay. We're not there yet, but we'll be there soon. They're doing a lot of golf stuff, obviously, and it was nice that they actually snuck a little disc golf tidbit in there. The next thing I want to talk about was disc golf was in the news. Philo was on the KCal9 channel. They did an interview and took some footage of people playing disc golf, and I want to just watch a short segment of that.
He says, when you're done playing with your balls, I got a real game of golf to show you. And he brought me here. Disc golf is very, very similar to traditional golf. It's scored pretty much the same every time you throw the disc. It's 1 stroke until you complete the hole. It has par 3s, par 4s, par 5s. The biggest difference is the tools that you use. Our disc is the ball and club in one, except for this is a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. The main 3 that most people focus on would be a mid-range disc, fairway drivers. They're not quite as fast, but still very controllable. Your drivers are these high-speed, super thin, low-profile discs. They move through the air upwards of 80 miles per hour. Some of these young bucks are busting them out there. That's the beauty of this game, is you're painting lines out there on the fairways with Frisbees. I really hadn't heard of many.
Right, so we had disc golf on the news. Obviously, there's a lot of people living in California, and the first ever disc golf park is where they filmed this video in Pasadena. So that was super cool. KCal9, disc golf, Philo, good job. As far as the Las Vegas Challenge, the A tier presented by Innova Discs, I just want to give my top picks. I'm actually really liking Alex Russell. I think his champ boss forehands are going to get him all the way up the fairways and get him a lot of looks. So if he's putting well, he can be pretty dangerous on this course. My second pick is going to be Calvin Heimburg. Calvin Heimburg won this event last year. His play style with really throwing a lot of very long straight discs, a lot of eagle throws, and then just a lot of destroyer hyzers. He has the power and the composure to get up and down the fairways, get himself putts. Again, if he's putting, he can be very dangerous on this course. And then in no order specifically, I actually think Nate Sexton has a really good chance to win this event. I really like Nate Sexton's game, and it seems to be he's still throwing really, really far with his forehand, and he's still getting decent backhand distance as well. And with his style of play, he typically won't find himself in the out-of-bounds areas, the golf greens, and he'll stay in the fairways. So if he can hit his putts and stay in bounds, Nate Sexton will always be there sort of creeping around that between 5th and 8th place, and could come and sneak up for a top 3 finish whenever he feels like it. Alright guys, so the last thing I want to talk about in this video is the RPM Kotare. So if you're a fan of the RPM Kahoo distance driver, this is going to be a great addition to your bag. The RPM Kotare is a 12.503. What that means is you can throw it very hard. It has nice glide. It will not turn over and turn into a roller on you, or even turn over that much at all. And it'll have a nice strong fade. I think this disc is supposed to fly most closely compared to an Innova disc to the X-Cal. So if you're a fan of X-Cals, RPM makes really good plastic. They look really clean, and I'm going to be doing a review of this disc on this channel with an RPM sponsored pro. So he's already got his hands on a couple of them. I just told him to throw them, and when he's ready, he feels like he has a good feel of what they're like, he's going to hit me up, and we're going to get the drone out and do a whole full review on the RPM Kotare. So RPM makes really nice plastic. They do tons of different colors. Everything always looks really nice. It's really top notch. They even do nice sparkly ones, and yeah, it looks really good. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're excited for the Las Vegas challenge. Let me know if you're excited for the review of the Kotare. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV News. Have a good one.
It can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Oh. I hate disc golf.